Welcome to Defeat Corruption News and Middle Ground Politics. These days we have so many political parties to choose from, but I think we can absolutely agree by now they're not serving our interest. They all appear to be working for somebody else. If it's not middle ground politics, then it's a political party acting as a people dividing tool.
It's Good News Week. Someone's dropped a bomb somewhere, contaminating atmosphere and blackening the sky.
As a teenager in school, I clearly remember being taught that coronaviruses cause the common cold. Here we have a medical book from America confirming that. The book was published in 1989. So what on earth has changed since then? What has made the coronavirus be regarded as something to shut down a planet and take away everybody's freedom? I think the obvious needs pointing out right now. It is either a coronavirus or it is not. Andrew Bridgen wants to ask what I would call very obvious questions. In fact, as a middle ground style politician, it's his duty to ask them. Every MP in the Houses of Parliament turned their backs on him. They even threatened him. Check out this video.
When I was suspended for speaking out on the vaccines in January this year, a very, very high-ranking member of the Conservative Party spoke to me, and he was clearly speaking for the party. We had an hour talking about all my concerns about the vaccines, the excess deaths, the harms, everything else. And then at the end of it, he turned to me and he said, Andrew, there is currently no political appetite for your views on the vaccines. There may well be in 20 years' time, and you're probably going to be proved right. But in the meantime, you need to realize that you're taking on the most powerful vested interest in the world with all the personal risk for you that entails. I ended the meeting at that point and walked out. I mean, that's just unbelievable threats.
What on earth is going on? It's his duty to ask questions. That's why we the people put him into that position. In return, he gets thrown out of the Conservative Party, he gets threatened, etc. The way political parties function has completely changed. Creating different political parties is just another way to stop people uniting together. Middle ground politics, government by the people, working for all the people, not against the people. It is time for change, a united people. We must do this for our children's futures. When you see an array of political parties, and they all claim different political aims, but we know they share the same aims, you must question who they really work for. Who controls them? A fusion of globalists, huge corporations, and corrupted political parties. We have to take back our country peacefully. Put yourself forward for election under middle ground politics. We need to do this for the future of our children. In fact, creating different political parties is another way to stop people uniting together. Middle ground politics, government by the people, working for all the people, not against the people. It is time for change, a united people. We can take back our country without any violence and peacefully. Just stand up, step forward, put yourself forward for election to the people. Tell them you are running under middle ground politics and you will never betray them. You will act like a buffer against corruption. We have to do this. We have to do this in 2024. There is no other option. After that, we're not going to get a choice at all.
It's Good News Week. Someone's dropped a bomb somewhere, contaminating atmosphere and blackening the sky. It's Good News Week. Someone's found a way to give the rotting dead a will to live, go on and never die. Have you heard the news? What did it say? Who's won that race? What's the weather like today? It's Good News Week. Lots of blood in Asia now. They butchered up the sacred cow. They've got a lot to eat. It's Good News Week. Doctors finding many ways of wrapping brains and metal trays to keep us from the heat. Somewhere contaminating atmosphere and blackening the sky. It's Good News Week. Someone found a way to give the rotting dead a will to live, go on and never die. Have you heard the news? What did it say? Who's won that race? What's the weather like today? What's the weather like today? It's Good News Week. Lots of blood in Asia now. They butchered up the sacred cow. They got a lot to eat. It's Good News Week. Doctors finding many ways of wrapping brains and metal trays to keep us from the heat. To keep us from the heat. To keep us from the heat.